Although people have talked about tidal power for over a century, they've never really made it work. It's a really important part of the renewable mix because you can't say when the sun's going to shine, you can't say when the wind's going to blow. With tidal power, we have predictability. We hope to be the first to get this cost competitive with the other renewables, because if we can solve it here, it can work elsewhere.
In 2014, Black Rock Tidal Power was approved to install a tidal energy device in the Bay of Fundy. Soon after, I came over from our parent company SCHOTTEL Hydro to grow our amazing Canadian team.
The people who joined the team joined it because they were excited about this kind of frontier engineering that we were doing.
I'm the project manager, fabrication manager,
the office manager,
the integration manager,
compliance manager,
financial manager.
I made that title up. Yeah.
This is my hometown. It's a dream job for me.
The risk is very high because if we don't succeed, I have to move back.
We're at a really exciting stage of tidal development. The time for invention is over now. We are just at the doorstep to get from prototypes to commercial demonstration.
We have a lot of thrust that pulls the Triton downwards.
We have to do our homework now, right?
There's no time we have a plan that's written once. Everything is reviewed and rewritten and revised, looked at by third parties. For instance, the cross arms the turbines sit on were foil-shaped. This is going to be really expensive to make. So we changed that to a square shape. So we went from something that was going to be complex and costly to manufacture to something that was going to be simple and less costly. If we're going to make mistakes, we want to make them now on the whiteboard. We don't want to make them out there in the water. We're not looking at being cost-effective on Unit 15 or 16. Our company is focused on making this cost-effective at Unit 1 or at the very latest Unit 2.
The technology is new, but it isn't new. And it's more that we have put these things together in a new way.
A tidal turbine is basically nothing else than a propulsion system, and SCHOTTEL has 65 years experience with propulsion systems. Seawater, cold water, high current speeds. So we do not worry at all about our turbines.
We have these pontoons that pivot, so they'll start in horizontal, then they'll go to vertical. That is based on a system that has been used by a ship in California for almost 70 years.
We have 40 small turbines instead of one big turbine. The smaller turbines are a lot more cost-effective to manufacture. If a turbine fails, we lose 2.5% of our generating capacity. If you have one turbine and one turbine fails, you lose 100%. We have the ability to do our maintenance on station. Put it into maintenance position, swap out a turbine, and an hour later have the thing back in the water generating power. That's a real differentiator between us and a lot of the other technologies. They're starting to cut steel now, and so we're starting to see the reality come to fruition. We are being driven to use local suppliers, local technologies, local people, because that's going to help us keep not only our capital costs down, but our operational costs as well.
I find that people are very excited about what tidal power can do. The words that come up most often from people is that it makes sense. You know, this project makes sense, tidal power makes sense. Nova Scotia is at the point where we can actually demonstrate commercial technology. We have the opportunity to be experts on something that is going to happen globally. Once we've proven that this technology is safe, it's reliable, we'll be able to expand into the rest of the Bay of Fundy and then onto the world.